Puddles, Torque, and Pete. You guys continue walking with the refugees as they walk the outer circle of the outer ring of the city. As they reach the entrance to the Travelers Plaza, they set themselves up there's a lot of tents and such outside that area, mainly caravans that are coming from Meridian or anywhere south, bringing treasures and stuff here. But that is for the people who really can't afford to stay inside the city, or there is some reason why they're not being permitted into city. They could be as this candle plague, etc. But at the moment, you guys only know that they're pulling in to set up. All right. What would you guys like to do? You guys had provided some healing to, there was Oak something. The dwarf could not remember his name, but he knew it started with Oak. And he was the furball with the large chunk out of his leg. There's the older woman who you guys gave a bit of healing to, but she's clearly very injured. And
catatonic.
Yes, she was. I actually looked that up, and I think she's cataplexic. But that's neither here nor there. Cataplexic just means like catatonic, but you're able to see and understand things. You just can't move, and you basically just lie like this, desperate to move, and you can't. So that's cataplexy. Whereas catatonia is. We won't go into all this. But I was reading my textbooks the other day, my psych textbooks. So, all right, they set up outside of the entrance to the Travelers Plaza and sort of will join in with the other refugees and caravans that are set up. There's usually a fair number of refugees who have suffered at the hands of either monsters or just poverty, and they set up outside of the city, and it allows them access to food and such. The Imbani, who also farm in that area, will come around and donate stuff to the refugees as part of the Imbani religion, which they do have. Providing for those who are sick or hungry is part of their their honor, their act of honor. All right, you guys know where you are. What would you like to do?
I think we've gathered enough information that we should probably head back and catch up with the others.
Probably, yeah. We should probably go find the rest of them and see what they found out.
Oh.
All right. Okay. You guys, how are you going to get there? Back down through the sewers to get in there, or through Tina's secret entrance to the shells?
Well, it might be easier to go.
The one in the cemetery?
Right.
Puddles, do you have any idea where we could get back in versus going through the sewers?
I have a more discreet route, yes.
Okay.
If we just...
Particularly want to go through the sewers?
No, neither do I. So, we can find another way that doesn't force us to go underground in such a place. So, I believe if I recall correctly, it's in the edge of the Copper District, the cemetery?
It is right on the edge of the Copper District, leading to the Bronze District.
All right, so we just have to head towards Copper District.
Okay, lead the way.
Toward Puddles, you begin to maneuver through the city streets. They're not as busy as they were when you guys first arrived, but that was down to the fact that there was a lot more people coming in at that time, arriving in the city.
Do we see the carnage that we left last time?
No, but you do notice that one of the barns where the animals were kept is now a pile of ash. All right. You guys begin to make your way to the city streets. A little bit cautious given the previous encounters that you had here in the city. However, you guys make it through the streets without being spotted, without having any source to tell anybody following after you guys.
Right.
While they're doing that, we have Ilr, him, and Dular are still inside the Phoenix Guild in Lightfinger's office, meeting with the two dwarves and Lightfinger. The dwarves have loaned you guys those amulets because they are even the same magic price tag. They're 20,000. So, and easily traceable. So remember that. All right. You guys find yourself sitting in the Thieves Guild, looking over the items, while Kilden and Ori and Lightfinger have stepped to the side and are just talking between them. They're trying to keep quiet. Unfortunately, you do notice that Ori has a habit of talking almost constantly, and he was constantly pulling out a story or some sort of anecdote while Kilden and Lightfinger are doing it. Okay, yeah, good story. All right. So, can I get each of you guys to make a perception check? Yeah.
Oh, like all of us?
You guys are not there, so
Okay.
only the three who are
8.
8.
This happened.
Oh.
That's much better. That's so much better than us.
Yeah, just 1 second.
Screws. Those keen half-elf ears.
Can go here, come. Was 18.
Oh,
18?
yeah.
Can I borrow a piece of paper and a pen or something very quickly?
It's from you.
Then you keep. I will remember to bring a notepad next time.
The school planning is before the 26th. The first one still going.
Nice. Someone had a good day's school.
Okay, while Ailoren is noticing something, the rest of you guys, what would you guys like to be?
I'm gonna go. Does this place have a kitchen? This Thieves Guild.
Yes, there is a, it's not like a fancy kitchen, but they do keep enough rations and supplies that are to allow the thieves who find themselves sleeping there tonight. There are obviously their costs and such for the thieves, but we're going to talk about. Although they have offered you guys the amount shouldn't they? So, what would you like from the kitchen?
I want food.
You want fruit?
Yeah. What are they? How much food are they storing? I want a snack.
Okay. There are sort of barrels of dried fish. There are fruit. The apples are probably from the last of the summer stores, and they're a little bit wrinkly, but still edible. And there's most other what we call travel foods, or everything there is basically designed to last quite a long time.
Nice. I grab an apple and grab an apple and I start snacking on it.
Okay, you started snacking. It's like that. Jim? Edward? Session? Edward's like, no, I'm asking you guys what you guys do.
I suppose we might as well get comfortable while we wait for the others to arrive?
Yeah, Aaron's gonna plunk down in a comfy looking chair that's available and just kind of like, wow, I don't maybe get
There's nowhere at this exact moment within the office that you can sit, but outside in the guild there are cots and stuff to sit on. There are chairs, so we got a table.
It's me. In fact, is there anyone else in the kitchen with it?
I don't know.
I'm going to start stocking my promise battles. How are you doing?
All right. Make a strength check to see how many you can jam in your punch.
23.
So many apples. So many apples, dude.
You come walking out of the kitchen like waddling, and you look incredibly muscular, but in a weird way.
Like the biggest calves.
That is. I got an apple in the mouth, and I just toss you some apples. Like,
something tastier. Wow. Aaron scans the surroundings.
the Saranses.
Sorry, I didn't even realize.
So you're okay, you don't have to apologize.
So what's the plan?
Before we're waiting for the others?
Yeah.
I suppose we might as well.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? I'm used to them now.
I feel they'll find their way back here.
Yeah.
The Puddles character seems to know her way around.
She fucking knows more than we do.
Yeah, she's associated with Lightfinger and the rest of them, so
Sticky fingers, yeah.
that's
Oh, that's you.
that's me. It is. I'm the one that is like professionally sneaky. That's my whole deal.
Oh, I did not. Mission accomplished.
That is one of the reasons why Lightfinger is a separator.
Or truly. So we are the ones that were glowing in the the round temple. Yes. While you were going, I saw you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we didn't see that we were glowing, but the cat angel thing, sweet baby angel,
Sweet baby.
Satan. Nope, you guys saw that you were glowing.
we did.
Yes, I mentioned the Seeker cast a spell.
Right, that's what it was. Okay, it wasn't
The
just.
spell sort of pulled together and it showed her in a bit of an aura.
Yeah.
You were
Mine.
Right. Super bright.
Ilar has a tooth with him that he showed that it also appears to be glowing quite bright. Or glowed quite bright. It no longer is glowing.
Do you think it's all related somehow?
I mean, there's got to be some sort of through line. There's something about Eilman that is important. She's glowing, but not her body. It's like a halo sort of thing. My body is glowing, so clearly there is something about what I am that's important that they are interested in.
And my necklace here is glowing. And I sort of take off my necklace. Like, do any of you guys recognize the tooth upon it?
I'm assuming I don't.
But you guys can make an arcana
Okay.
or a nature or
Equally bad.
let's be the two. Arcana or nature.
19.
19. Oh, is that arcana?
That, I mean, they're both the same. I have it's a +1 from intelligence.
Totally.
So, 18. For either Arcana or Nature basing.
Same too.
Yeah.
Yes. And Dula? Actually, Dula, I'm going to have you roll for it because you have no idea. And that's all you can.
I've been searching for the creature that this belongs to. Seeing as how it glowed along with you two, I'm wondering if maybe you might have any idea what words of its origin.
Too young.
So I wish we did.
But that does tell us one thing. It's not you that they're tracking, it's the tooth.
Yeah.
So if you were so inclined to want to just back off and go off, do your own thing. You could just leave that tooth there. They wouldn't be able to track you.
That's out of the question.
Exactly.
I find this.
I kind of figure that's why you were wearing it on your body. So it's something about you. It is me, myself, and what I am, whatever I am, that they're looking at or for. And then a thing that you own. The creature that tooth came from, I would assume, is what they're tracking. Maybe not the creature itself, but the fact that you're, I don't know. Maybe the creature, I don't know.
Then does my answers lie within the Vermilion Order?
I mean, if you want to find a creature, then perhaps. I mean, Strictlyn didn't really seem like she was all that opposed to us until she realized that we murdered, temporarily at least, murdered a couple of the guards, escorts.
And you also recall that she became considerably interested in you when you glowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is why Rain got you out there.
I think that we're gonna find out how it evolves pretty quickly, like especially if we stay in these populated areas, because it's me that glows. Like, I don't want to be subjected to any kind of like
I
experiment.
don't want to be dissected or anything.
No.
Heavens no.
So, like, I'm shooting for least intrusive questioning that we could follow. So, like, in future, we should probably, like, be a little bit more careful about our lines of questioning.
Thanks. So then you two think we should avoid the Vermilion Order?
I think we need to know more before.
I would say so. I think my intuition is telling me that they would just as soon pull us apart and experiment on us or whatever in order to figure out what they want to figure out about us or about our auras or that tooth or whatever.
Yeah.
They would just as soon do that as they would work with us and cooperate and not pull us apart at seams and such.
I need to figure out what's going on with my magic before I go, like, encountering any Vermilion Order, to be honest. Like, we almost got our asses kicked by those manticores, remember? And that wasn't that long ago.
What's wrong with your magic?
Well, like, I just was kind of
What exactly is it? In fact, when did you start?
Just happened a little bit. Like, I
just
got
happened.
well,
You just
like,
Insight check. Insight check. Oh, 22, baby. 22.
Okay.
Give me the money.
Work facts, the T.
You can decide how much to give you, but it's entirely up to you. I would say give some thought to what you think you know and what you do. And then you can decide what you would vote.
I thought you just read it myself for a sec here.
And the rest of you guys, you're wearing, the two of you, if you guys are wearing the amulets, you do need to put it down to the side.
That's a short rest.
You guys are here for some time, or you guys been here for maybe half an hour to an hour. You're going to stick around a little bit longer, so that would be a short rest, and you may choose.
I am attuned to my amulet calls.
Now, please keep in mind, you guys can only choose has 3 magical items.
This ever?
Yeah.
Well, at one time at least, if you attune to a new item, generally speaking, it will unattune you to something. But if you look on D&D Beyond, at the very bottom of the inventory page, it'll show you your attuned items, and it only has those 3 slots.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's kind of like it's kind of like a balancing thing because you can be attuned to 15 different legendary weapons and things that give you crazy spells and stuff, and that's not really like even in
Defeats the perks.
kind of, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I gotta take them out and put them in their locker and
Exactly. Well, I gotta attune to this again. All right, cool. Well, I got my necklace of fireballs or whatever.
And you can only attune to it after a short rest?
Yes, you guys and I'll actually see the net.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to kind of like sit there for half an hour, generally speaking, or more, and like vibe with the item and like, kind of not communing with it, but like you're
Getting to know it.
You're getting to know it. Unless the thing.
Incompatible with class and alignment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And it also depends on the items left as in that in health. There will be items in the game that you guys will need to attune to, or you guys want to attune to, but you won't be able to attune social effects. You will need to seek somebody out.
That's neat. Training arcs.
That's cool.
You can also learn feats as such in the guilds. However, it is 50,000 gold to learn feats.
So much.
Wow.
I'm probably just going to take that on level ups instead.
Yeah, nobody's got that kind of money.
I mean, you can get that kind of stuff. It really just requires working alongside your DM. But
Yeah.
Just
Sounds like a lot of work.
Noble.
a bookie business with some gambling. We can make some good cash.
blackmail the brain, the tongue, whatever.
Yep.
So what are you going to share with us? What's up?
Okay, so Aileron has decided, because clearly in gameplay, she is pretty chatty with him as it stands
Yes.
and feels safe around Dular. So she has decided to let her guard down just a smidge.
So a little tiny bit.
I forget what she shared so far. Not much, as little as
So you've told us that your father is like a traveling merchant sort of guy.
Mhm.
Your mother is the elf in
Yeah.
the family in the that pairing. Your mother died, I think. No, never mind. Okay,
She's absent.
just absent. Okay.
Okay, so well, I've always wanted to be closer with magic, and I assumed that I would be a druid. Because my mom is an elf, and I'm half elf, and she lives Big Tree Place.
Right.
And I just figured that that would be how things would go. But then when I'm actually casting my spells, my most powerful spells just don't feel very druidic.
They don't feel like they're. I don't know magic.
Like
You
one
guys-
with nature, it just doesn't feel like it ought to,
So
I
I-
guess, or what I thought, like what I read in scrolls and things like that. It just, I don't know. Like I can do a couple things, and then I'm gonna use, I'm gonna do, I don't know, like druid. It's called Druid Craft. And I'm like, I can do a couple things, and then I'll predict the weather for the next 24 hours. Like I'll show, like, I don't know what the weather is going to be, but I don't know. Are you super familiar with this spell?
Yes. It is essentially like prestige. Prestige. It's actually just thaumaturgy.
Is it? Yeah. So clear skies would be like a golden word.
Obviously,
Yeah.
as you cast your druid craft, a small circle of energy appears, and looking at it, you can see essentially clear skies.
We're going to have nice weather for the next day, guys.
But it doesn't. So when you did that, it doesn't feel druidy.
Well, that does, but like
Okay.
you've seen when we're in combat
Hey, you like shot to just.
and I blow shit up,
It's. I
you
don't.
know?
I mean, I don't know that no druid stuff does that. I'm just saying I haven't heard of any.
I don't know any druids.
I've known druids, and your magic is dissimilar to
Right.
what I have seen.
Yeah.
There is something odd going on,
And now I glow.
and you don't know why. I mean, druid magic is taught, and you're saying you were not taught this.
Well, I don't know any druids, really.
This just comes natural to you.
And just a little bit natural. Yeah. Like I just kind of woke up one day and I could do some small things.
So here's the little bit I know about magic and how it's done.
Okay.
There are a few different ways that people do magic. Some people learn it from a book,
Yeah.
which, to my understanding, that's like wizards and stuff. And sorcerers seem like they maybe also learn things from books, but mostly they can just do shit.
Us furbolgs have innate magical abilities. We're all born with the ability to shapeshift.
So I just thought it was because I was coming of age, right? I'm just,
Maybe you're a sorcerer? Sorceress?
I don't know. I was trying to talk to Dead-Eyed Pete about it on the boat, but
Well, he seems for sure like he's learned his magic from book.
yeah, and he knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so he is going to show me some stuff. But yeah, that's what I mean. I just got to get it figured out.
Are there any? I don't know if you know. I know that I've heard. Yeah. Are there Are there mages? I'm just going to say mages. Are there mages who don't get the magic from themselves or from a book, but someone gives them magic?
Probably. But
Okay.
How would I be?
I don't know.
Giving somebody magic.
I'm just shooting at the dark. I don't know anything about magic.
No.
It seems the three of us have more questions than answers.
No.
And maybe it would be in our best interest to look into it. Cities have places with lots of books, right?
It's true. They
If we don't burn them down, we can't.
Ideally, burning down libraries.
Yes, maybe.
That is generally the right.
I'm in favor of not.
What?
Maybe we should visit this house of books and
Whether you can learn something about.
probably read.
There's no shame in not being able to read. I just learned to read a few months back.
I have never held a book in my life.
Oh, it's quite lovely. But I suppose depending on the book, it's quite lovely. Some of them are leather bound. It's a very nice feeling.
What kind of leather?
I assume there's something. I was going to say adult cows. Actually, I was
Well, I think
cows.
isn't vellum made out of cow skin?
I don't know what that word means.
So I believe it's half skin, but I do believe it is.
Skin.
Yes.
Sick. Necronomicon.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and recite it's human skin. It's got a mouth on it.
As Dular is talking about how he doesn't know how to read, Aelarian's gonna come up, squish a muscle on his arm, and be like, "Not everybody needs to read."
It's got a point. It's a very good point. Some people don't.
Yeah.
Maybe the other three would like to come to the library with us.
Yeah. Let's take them.
So,
We're gonna have to assign Pete a time limit though, or else we'll never get him to leave the library.
Oh, well.
is he?
That's one of the few things I know about wizards specifically is that libraries can't get them away from
Okay.
just stuck like a whirlpool.
But yeah, we should hit a library.
Yeah.
And then definitely meet up with the other guys.
Yes. As you might recall, Mark, I had done the thing where I was in Tina's head.
Puddles.
I don't
Puddles is it.
know it. Really? I don't know what I'm doing.
But you can still communicate.
Yeah.
It's on 1 mile range.
So it's got a 1 mile range, I believe. Let me just check that again. Okay.
Hot
Yes.
Spring is not a mile wide.
Yeah, no, it would be a bit bigger than that. But we weren't that far away from where they were outside.
I don't believe so.
What the item had said too.
No, the legends, but the idea itself is not on miles.
Yeah, it's more than it'd be more than that.
It's small.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was assuming it's a little bigger.
Large enough space for a city. At this time of history, dish.
So basically, we could communicate anywhere in the city.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, I probably had the thought in my head, as you say, I guess we just wait for the others. Like, well, when the fuck are they going to get there? Get here? In my head, and I want to think that Puddles would hear that.
She would indeed.
And Puddles is going to be like, but what's happening? Who just said that?
So, were you thinking that, or saying out loud?
I'm saying it out loud because I'm thinking someone's talking to me.
Okay, so you'd probably at the same time have the thought, like, what the fuck was that? Who's talking to me? Puddles?
Oh, yeah, exactly. I'd be thinking and speaking at the same time.
Is there something wrong?
You can.
I don't know. I keep thinking that I'm hearing things,
Oh my god.
like someone speaking to me, but I don't know. It kind of sounds like him, but that's
Puddles, can you?
he's not here. So how could he hear me?
Puddles, can you hear me? I'm testing you. Testing.
Him?
Can you? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
We are.
What's happening? How are you? What is going on?
Like you guys are like, Clara and Ilrin are like just looking at me like,
Heck.
like I'm not saying anything out loud. I'm just like,
Is he okay?
I am also an elven, pretty hot elven woman right now. Just a reminder.
You should eat more apples.
Puddles, the voice.
Have some hearing you public. It's fine.
Whilst you recognize that he's speaking to you, or thinking to you, the voice that comes through your head does not sound like his. It's more of an ethereal kind of voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you think of yourself as a person, does the voice that you hear when you talk to yourself in your head when you're just thinking about stuff, whatever, does that sound like the voice that comes out of your mouth, or does it sound like something else, right? And especially because I can change my voice, I can change my shape and stuff. Right?
My voice is going to be the same inside my head as it is outside my head.
That makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. All right.
So
Right hand.
okay, so you can hit this, and I'm not imagining this. This is you. This is Puddles. Puddles the tabaxi.
Yes,
Okay,
but who?
where did you
What?
get-
How? Who is this? What's going on?
This is him. This is him.
Him.
Yes.
But-
But so we can. Are you doing this? Is this you? Is this you?
I don't have this power. Unless something happened.
Maybe this is what's happening with
unless
the headaches. I've been having headaches the last few days, and
Okay.
yes, interesting. Okay.
I'm confused.
I'm going to assume that this is all normal, and I am supposed to be able to do this. So we just finished talking to Lightfinger. Feel free to come on into the Thieves Guild, and we'll meet up and reconnoiter and all that, and go from there, I suppose.
Oh, okay. We'll be along shortly. We're almost there.
Okay.
We're just heading in through the cemetery entrance.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything to me, but okay, we'll see you soon then.
Okay.
It should mean something.
Cheerio.
I thought we went through this. Oh no, we didn't go through the graveyard, right? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna say that. It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't remember. Oof. It's been a few days ago. That's fine. Okay, they're on the way.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, right. I can talk to Puddles with my brain. A pen and
What? How?
I don't know. I was just telling her in my head is actually, this is going to sound like I'm a crazy person, which I think is really funny. So I've been having headaches the last few days, and then all of a sudden I was hearing Puddles' voice in my head, and I guess she was hearing my voice in her head, and vice versa. And we were just having a quick conversation just now while I was standing here very normally, and so they are on their way back here, I guess.
Your eyeballs were banging bobbing around a lot.
No, I was standing here quite normally. I trying to see.
Oh,
I must say, you are the strangest creature I've ever met in my life.
at least I'm not the only one with weird problems.
I am one of a kind. That's true. Anyways, they're on their way back here, and you can give them the amulets. Sorry, not necklaces. And discuss the next order of events, I suppose.
Good. May I ask?
You may.
Have a look at a spell and tell me the school of magic.
It's not a spell.
Oh,
It is it'll be a class feature, I suppose.
okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hold on a second. Let me double check. That is actually what it is.
Can
know it's not a spell, it's not that.
I just need to grab a blanket. I'm freezing. I'll be right back.
No problem. We will edit this out.
It's okay. Some people will just need to burp.
I'm going to pause very quickly.
I assumed we were once we started talking.
You guys settle down and begin to eat some of the salt cod meats that are available, and the last of the fresh fruit. The dried fruit is still there for you guys to snack on, as well as some nuts and such. So, you guys enjoy your meal, whilst Puddles arrives. You get another we can read out of it. Okay, nothing. Just check. Whilst Puddles makes the way into the cemetery to Lightfinger's graves, or mausoleum, reaches into the secret spot behind the statue of him, or on top of the, what do you call it, the sarcophagi?
I thought it was just that's tombstone thingy,
I bet.
whatever it was.
It's inside a mausoleum. There
Right.
is like a sarcophagus type thing that buried in concrete and raised, and on top of that is a statue of a small halfling. Tina reaches behind the statue and pushes up on the small spot beneath his butt cheeks, and in doing so, the circle around the sarcophagus begins to settle down, creating a set of stickers. You guys pass into the Thieves Guild, and you notice your friends relaxing and having some food.
Guys want an apple? We've got so many apples. So many. All right.
I love an apple.
Yeah, here. They're ambrosia, I think.
And then before we get in there, I think that Puddles would have mentioned, by the way, apparently, him can speak to me in my head.
We know.
Mark, you're saying that to...
Torque and Pete.
Okay.
Because I don't think they knew what was happening. They just thought I was talking to myself.
I don't outright like point my spear at you. Yeah. All right.
I'm not sure how he's doing that,
Interesting.
but we've discovered that I'm not really sure who has this ability, but it's happened, and it's odd, and I don't know how to feel about it. So,
You guys
Yeah.
getting up with your friends, and as you do, the dwarves and Lakefinger leave the office. Kaelden turns to Lakefinger and says, "So, Solitude, June 15th." Then Lakefinger goes, "I'll be there." Or he turns to Kaelden and says, "Well, whilst you guys are enjoying your time, I am going to quickly pop down and speak with Rain. Kelvin, I shall meet you in in your place, in your house, in about 12 hours. And he leaves, and they walk out up through the staircase that these guys left, and Ladyfinger goes back into his office. He also slides Puddles down and says, Puss, come in.
Certainly. Right away.
You step into his office, and as you do, he goes behind his desk and begins searching through a pile of like envelopes and some papers, few scrolls, and he's just sort of looking at his desk, clearly looking for something. And he eventually puts his hand on whatever it was he's looking for. It's just a small scroll, and he hands it to you. And at this point, all right, Puddles, Lightfinger hands you a small scroll sealed with sealing wax, and you recognize the insignia on it as being a family insignia that you guys it has the telltale symbol of the monks of Kalimdor.
Click on.
Okay. What is this? Can I open it right now?
Yeah, it's your mail. Go for it.
Okay. Thank you. She's going to open it. What does it say?
Well, as soon as you open it, you instantly recognize the cursive of your twin.
Oh. So, side note,
Bubbles.
the name I originally gave my twin is different from what I changed it to.
That's all right.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll just refer to it as your twin brother until
Okay.
we have next time or next day.
I'll just refer to him as my twin.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Oh, cool. And what does my twin say?
Your twin says, I've reached the monastery of Terapis. I have been told that there's a distinct possibility that we'll be able to locate my parents. That it says, if you may, please join me in Meridian. Whenever we can, I will be staying at Noah's Land.
Okay. So, he has found a way to locate Mother Dearest. Excellent.
Potentially. He does say that he thinks he has home.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Correct.
Well, that's exciting.
While the rest of you guys are sitting outside watching, Kael'din walks past you all and gives you a brief reminder that the amulets are on loan. Understood? Yes, sir.
I guess so.
And he continues up the stairs, which
Amulets as we speak about these ones. And I disperse them out to you guys. You three.
So I'm assuming Puddles is going to come out of Lightfinger's office and see this.
As he's going by, can I say thanks, Gilden? I don't know what the purpose was behind Rain and speaking to him. What's with the Vermilion Order?
Yeah, lots of questions you should probably ask in the pubs in the area around the Vermilion Order headquarters. It is located in the Diamond district, which is the inner ring, survivor purpose for the palace. And that's all he tells you as he walks. He walks up those stairs, and Ori walks towards the exit to the sewers. He taps out his pipe and places it in his pocket and walks up.
That guy's a little weird.
Which one?
The Ori.
The one that hears voices in their head.
Yeah. Did you?
Well, I mean, I also. Is this a brain stuffing?
Brain stuff.
Brain stuff.
I do brain stuff.
We do brain stuff together.
I mean, you're all weird to me. What's so weird about him?
I think the least weird one of us is probably Tom. Pete. Whoever Tom is, Pete is what I mean to say. Pete's probably the least weird, and he's got a rock in his head.
It's pretty weird.
Speaking of rocks, can anyone find me a pearl?
We might have to go shopping.
Yes, if I can find a pearl, I may be able to identify the least intrusive of the magical items.
Yes. Your tooth?
The tooth.
Well, we're going to have to head to the Diamond District eventually.
Sounds like we're ready for a shopping trip, Gex.
That is kind of the puzzle as well. The fence in the Ezekiel could also probably sell you some gem items. Although, be very cautious, I would say, because it's fence. So those belonged to someone at one point and have now been fenced.
Yeah.
However, they usually can sell you that. There are also shops all along the way. You guys are... Oh, sorry, go right ahead. You guys were talking various ideas. Hit.
In that case, if you could procure the pearl, I will do the service.
How do they have to be a specific kind of quality of pearl?
No, the spell called for it. I used my last one up when I tried touching the tree.
Has a jeweler ever seen a pearl in his life?
Would you even know what a pearl is?
That's what.
They probably would not.
Well, it would be from like shellfish, right?
Yeah.
From oysters. So, unless he's come across beached shellfish,
I think
probably not.
tribe was very that seemed highly
I think I would know what a pearl is because I steal shit from people.
I turn to Pete. I go, right. I'll find you that pearl.
And then I can cast the spell. And that I will do that for free as long as you get.
Right. So everyone agrees that Dula is in charge of getting the pearl.
Yes,
Perfect.
the pearl. The
spell component.
I think we'll help him out there.
What does it look like, Dula?
it's
You're gonna describe or approve it?
Yes. Please describe what it looks like.
it's
You getting there? I believe you can do it.
Very, very close.
I have never seen a pearl in my life.
It's a little light, perfectly spherical. It looks like a rock, but it comes out of a clam. Basically, it's like ground up sand. It's like all compacted,
It gets
condensed and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were only making me.
You know what a clam is, or not? Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
A 10.
Okay. No, you have no idea what a lion is.
It comes from a sea creature. It's like a little pebble, but they're very valuable.
And very shiny.
A shining rock.
Basically, a shiny rock that comes from an animal.
It's an organic.
When you find a shiny rock, let's find a shiny rock.
I love
Rocks are pretty. I like gems. Personally, I don't prefer pearls. I prefer like rubies or emeralds.
Okay, I will find you this shiny.
I may be able to try the same thing with you, but it might not be as successful. And items probably the best thing tested out.
I don't know much about magic, but I don't know if you can cast a spell to identify what me is, what I am. It should work. Nobody else is. Then again, I don't really. If it's in its gift, you are not quite an object, but you're still of magic. So that's where we get into the weeds, because technically speaking, we're all meat. And what is meat? An object. I think we can also be objects while being people. So my spell will only be successful if I objectify you, is what you're saying? Yeah. Objectify
Absolutely.
myself. Well, I guess anyone. You don't have to. You can objectify anyone you want. That's what you should take away from this episode, guys. Is that you should objectify anyone you want.
It's not a pearl, it's like a pearl necklace.
Yeah,
It's really weird.
yeah. So look that up on Google.com.
It's typed in
Yeah.
big pearl necklaces.
Hey, it's called a necklace.
Objectification.
Hairy man, big pearl necklace. Where find? Anyways.
All right. Well, I think we've accomplished what we set out to accomplish, have we not?
I think so, yes. There's still the matter of Pete's daughter. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Pete's
Well, I think you all have that taken care of,
I will.
don't you?
I will have to talk to Lightfinger's assistant. I believe he had a runner try to just communicate a letter between me and my daughter. That might be the first step, and then if she's still here. Well, I do know the family has a summer home, so hopefully she is still in town.
Do you require our assistance to look for her, or can you take care of that yourself?
Maybe I might need your assistance if I hear more negative things. But I shall speak with Lightfinger before we leave them, perhaps. Or are we going somewhere? Is that an open question?
Well, I have somewhere I need to go, and someone I need to meet, so that's why I'm asking.
Cool.
Some of us have things to do, some of us may not. So
I don't have anywhere in particular to go. That being said, that gives me a certain degree of freedom. I may go wherever I please. However, there is always the danger, the anxiety of someone from the Vermilion Order to searching for me and finding me and capturing me. And while I am quite adroit at slipping out of people's grasp and getting away unscathed, I am only one person, and there are many. Well, these tokens should help us not be scanned. If you take a ship that is unfamiliar to this place, you should be relatively safe for lack of detection. Well, that was the idea with this form. Thankfully, that I haven't been in this form in this city. So I think I should be the most cautious, and I'm probably thinking, well, no one saw me. No one has a description of me. So they would have had a description of Strickland, all of us, Rickard, like in that first interaction in the city, right?
Potentially.
They would have seen what...
And you did burn down a building, did you not?
Yes.
Well, didn't.
In fairness, it was just a stables. He didn't put people.
It's still a building that he set on fire.
I can disguise myself while we're in town for a period of time, so I don't see very obvious with all my scars and such.
Well, then it might sound like a good idea to get out of the city and away from the Vermilion Order.
Perhaps.
No?
We could make a few quick stops, do a bit of stocking up before we leave. And then, yeah, shopping. Yes, we have the gem. We can start with the tooth and see if that gives us any insight. And then adventuring with puddles might be a good idea. If you have somewhere to go, that might be a good place to get out of town for now.
Well, I'm heading to Meridian.
Meridian.
It's quite a distance from here.
Familiar to it. Well, it's another major city.
It's a major city in the Desolate Sands.
Oh, distance.
If you haven't been to the Desolate
It's on the
Sands,
coast.
that might be why. But it would be a fair bit northeast from here. Not.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure.
Southeast. We'd have to go through.
East. But you would have to travel through Spanish and make waves.
Good.
It's a long travel.
Oracle's gonna hang back with Dular. Dular, I think we should hang with those that glow with your necklace.
Mark, I'm gonna take your points. Okay. All right. Well, this is an alright spot to finish chapter 2